Hello and welcome to Cyber Bytes, a short look into the experiences from our cyber assessments team, discussing missed or perhaps misunderstood common recommended improvements, providing advice and guidance around why they can bring value to your business.
Hi and welcome to this episode of Cyber Bytes. I'm Adam Luca.
And I'm Matt Helling.
And on this episode we're going to be talking about incident response. So Matt, what's the problem with incident response?
Well, there's a number of issues. So a lot of organisations today don't have a clear incident response policy.
Yeah.
I'll come on to the technology side in a minute. And it's really, really important that you and your organisation are set that if you do have a major incident occur within your business, you have the right people with the right expectations and the right roles set out so that there's no panic and there's no disruption and that you can address the problem in a clear and concise way.
That's awesome. So why do people need an incident response plan? Like what causes them to need that?
Yeah, I think every business needs it. I think when we're engaging, we're talking to customers, we tend to get one of three answers.
Yep.
One is we just don't have one, we know
Yep.
we need one. One is we've got one, no one knows it. And the third one is we've got one, everyone's very aware of it.
Yep.
And you invariably find that is linked to where they probably had a major incident in the past. But it's really, really important for customers to have that in place. It just sets out expectations for everybody and it ensures that you recover in the best possible manner. And our belief is there is an expectation that at some point you are going to fall foul of a major incident in some way, shape or form. It's been said in the past, you're either a company that's been compromised, you're a company that's going to get compromised. It's one or the other. What we find is customers, employees, whoever it may be, are generally accepting that at some point something could happen. They're not accepting of not being able to respond in a clear, concise and understood way to say what was taken, how it was taken, and when it was taken, and how you're going to stop it happening again in the future. And it's really, really important that you as an organisation, you have the right plan in place that you can react. And that will invariably get customers back to the point of operation really, really quickly.
That makes sense. So if we know it's important, what can customers do about it?
Well, the first thing is to understand the plan that is in place, if there one does exist. Understand that people know their roles and responsibilities. Ensure that you're logging and collecting data within your environment, because it's all fair and well having an instant response process, but if you have no way of understanding how it happened, so you're not logging the information within your environment, you're kind of running a bit blind. And finally, you just get everybody prepped, so that when it does happen, everybody is very clear and understood as to what they need to be doing.
It's one of those things that we see a lot of people maybe have a plan but never tested it.
100%.
And that's super common, isn't it? Like, actually, how do you know whether or not the process is going to work? And a lot of people kind of, when they want that consultancy engagement, they just want, come and build me a plan.
Yeah.
And you write a plan out, and then it just gets filed away. And
no
actually, and it never gets tested. And therefore, when that moment comes, when you're in that Mayday scenario, it turns out that it all goes to the wall because actually it wasn't really appropriate anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for that, Matt. So hope you enjoyed this episode of Cyber Bytes, and we'll see you next time.